Yellow, it is your boy Omega SMG coming at you with a new video, and this one is a lot different. Is a lot different from my past videos, because this is a completely new genre. But so pretty much, this was my attempt at a synthwave track forever ago. As you can see, lots of stuff. Took a few stuff from another YouTuber. I'll have to leave his stuff in I'll have to leave a link to his stuff in the description because he made some nice sounds. Had this key sound, I added some delay and reverb to it, and this bass sound that I really like to use. Synth 1. First of all, I'm going to start by going over the sounds if you couldn't notice. So this was my bass sounds, and this is the bass progression. It's really basic. Also, this isn't exactly a great synthwave track because I'm not that good at working in major scales. Believe it or not, I'm actually quite terrible at working in major scales.
Can't translate their skills into another genre.
So, then here is like this little brass harp. Yeah. And then I have this one for variation. Here is the drum pattern. It is 2 snares layered together and really fat kick from all my drums are from
BusyWorksBeats.com.
except maybe not this one. This is from an old 808 pack I found. Then it goes into halftime later, the clap snare gets taken out, and then there's this. Oh yeah, that's from the beginning. I'll just start breaking down the track like this. So starts off. Yeah, it's just glitch. It has the preset on it and everything. Goes to this. Sounds a bit too playful for me, but I still like it. And then there's this sound that starts it off. It's from a sound pack called Dark Engine. It's an extremely underrated pack. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. Just lots of sounds like that. So then here the bass line kicks in after. Then after that bar, then the drums come in, and that's when the side chaining starts. And then brass harp comes in here, the keys cut out. Had that, and then the brass harp went out, added some hi-hats. And then I went ahead and added to the keys setup we have here. All I did was I took the original progression, took it up an octave, and moved everything over single beat. That's it. Or is it a beat? Yeah, it's a beat. Sorry, I'm not that good at music theory, all things considered.
Do you need to learn music theory to make beats? Not necessarily. That's my answer.
But yes, you do need music theory to set outside of the box.
Delay effect. Then there's this, which is actually pretty cool. I'll play this. So I'll go ahead and break down that. Originally it was like a super saw type sound, but I wanted to replace it with wave station sound. It was the mono lead synth bass, which originally I wrote it for something that was a polysynth. But I had this, and So it has like a pluck sound that kind of plays the whole chord, but not really. It's like what's that? Yeah, it's that one old Roland synth that introduced ARPs. Oh boy, figured I'd make this edit in the middle of the video since I know what it is now. It is the Juno 60, and it did not introduce ARPs, but it made it so that they're easier to play, and it introduced like the ARP where you are able to just put in a chord and it'll do that instead of having to hand play them. Well, like what I said is wrong. It didn't introduce ARPs or anything. However, it made them much easier to play. Don't go spamming that it's obviously a Juno in the comments or anything like that. Yeah, that's it. I like it. Here it is in context with the track. Yeah, I just did that so that the track could be a bit more full, and the super saw type thing that I had made it a bit too full, so got rid of that. And then this ends up being the thing later on. It goes into halftime. Then this is the brass ARP reversed. Or is it reversed? 1 second, I'm gonna look at the channel settings. I'm sorry, I haven't okay, it's not reversed. In that case, why did... Oh, no, this one is reversed. I don't know. I haven't touched this FLP in forever. That comes back in, the glitch comes back in. Just then strips back down to this. Yeah, still not quite sure what I think of that. If I were talking to anyone else, I'd say leave it out, but I like it. But so let's go and go over the really terrible mixing of this, because I haven't touched this FLP in forever. So it's not gonna be like top tier stuff. So first of all, this is the bass, so I have Fruity Limiter on it for the side chain, then Pro C to act as an actual compressor, then Pro Q to boost the mid-range. Well, that's more of like low mids and really highs. Then so with it, without it. So like very minor difference than whatever this is. Oh, the brass? Yeah, Synth 1 already has some good effects on it, so I didn't touch it. Then here are the drums. This is using just a kick preset that I got from DJ McCree. This is using a snare preset and another snare preset. Man, okay, I got way better at mixing, let me just tell you that. Then this is the key setting, so compressor. Didn't want to compress that low end. Then Maximus. I don't quite remember what I had Maximus for. Cause like, okay. Oh yeah, I used that to separate like the lows, mids, and highs. I kind of used the kick stuff I had, but not really. Reverb, delay, glitch. It's normal stuff. Then this. This is the brass sound. It got that Isotope vinyl on it. Isotope vinyl is actually one of my favorite plugins. I don't use it as much anymore just because I have other plugins and other methods to make things sound like they're more vintage, like Guitar Rig. But this is what I used to use on like every track ever. It was kind of terrible, at least sound wise. But And then this is the wavetables one, which, oh man, I just replaced this thing with wavetables. So, I mean, a wave station. So, this is still mixed for that super saw. So got delay on it, reverb, gotta add a reverb. Isotope vinyl. I just dragged that down to 1980. Didn't even bring up where. Then an EQ that would come in and out when, like, at the halftime part, it would make it so that it was all dark and stuff. Like, this was my first attempt at a synthwave track, and I haven't actually been able to do any better since then. So, something says to me that synthwave is just not gonna be for me. I'm still trying stuff out. Like, got like I just picked up a bunch of new. I picked up a few new plugins. I picked up Wave Station and Poly6 and SQ8L, which is pretty good. They're all really good for synthwave if you're actually good at making synthwave, but plugins will never actually make you better at it. They can just help you suck. So that's all I got for today. All I gotta say is hopefully you learned how to not mix from this video, because like this is really, really horribly mixed. I'll go ahead and just play the song that in full at the end of this video and leave a download link if you want it for some reason. I don't know. Okay, if I get I'll go ahead and shoot high. If I get 5 likes, I'll put the FLP and everything that I need for this in my description. Yeah, I don't value this song that much, so yeah, you want it? Smash that like button. This is Omega SMG signing off. Okay. So after take for this video, first of all, the Earl Sweatshirt ARP is definitely coming soon. I've been making some really good progress on that. It is just really difficult to get everything I want in it because the ARP is definitely the most complex part of the sound, and I can't find anyone else doing it online because not everyone seems to like the song as much as I do. Second of all, the Dune 2 bank is definitely going to come out really soon. As of right now, those are all the sounds I have in it. I have some more sounds being made right now. They should be a bit better, including a much better snare. I'm not quite sure if the snare that's in there right now is going to stay, since it's a bit more rimish than the other sounds that I like. Third of all, I'm going to try and push out some more videos, but you know, I'm not 100% sure how well that is going to work out. Things take time, and with this video, I've been putting a lot more effort into editing than in the past, so it might take a bit longer. Definitely not going to be able to do a video a day because that is, like, I think I did an hour of editing or so, and the video was like 15 minutes, and the track, I don't even know how long that one took since, like I said, I haven't opened that FLP in forever. Like, well, I mean, I had to look at it before the video, of course, but also make sure that you guys check out all of the links I have in the description to Dark Engine, because that guy makes tons of cool stuff. His name is MyOSS. Go check out his Bandcamp. I'm going to leave that in the description too. He makes more techno and house music. Second of all, definitely go check out Nigel. He has some good stuff if you like Synthwave. He makes very high quality stuff, good tutorials. If you're into Synthwave, you should go to his channel instead of mine, since he has a bit more range of what he does. And yeah, that's it. Figured I'd make an outro so that there would be a little update, since I didn't mention the Earl Sweatshirt video in my video at all.